Tanadya Suravara Varamukutendra Charaman Krishtaha Rama Namitanusho Rudrasya Sadarchita Padaha. May that foot that is richly endowed with auspicious qualities, that is touched with respect by the beautiful sapphire in the crown of Lord Indra, whose great toe once caused Ravana to bend low to the ground, may that ever-worshipped foot of Lord Shiva protect you. Vidushaka! Vidushaka! Are you here?
I'm here.
There you are. How have you been? All right. Well, good to hear. I had my fortune told last week by a Brahmin from out of town, and he told me that in less than a week, I would be giving a play in front of the king and his court, and I would get a huge fortune.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Who was this king?
The king's name is Recital.
Rasa Prabhu. Oh, you must mean Ross King. He's the head honcho around here.
Possibly. And many other fine folk in his court are due to attend. For example, Kannada Brahmantaka.
Kannada Brahmantaka. I'm not sure. Does anyone here know who Kannada Brahmantaka is? Our director has a strange dialect.
And Param Hiranya Lakshya. Param will also be here. She is quite well known. Also Harijata Abhaya Raja. Harijata Abhaya Raja. And of course the Purohit will be here with his wife, Abhinyana and Sahakara Akala Jivakara. We have musicians also coming from out of town. Devadatta Shwetaha and Devasahitra. And among the court we will also have Annapurna Amaraviji. I'm sorry, Annapurna Amaraviji who is with her children. So I think we'll have a good time. But there's a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
Rasa Prabhu likes Videshis.
Oh.
There will be many Videshis here. People from out do not speak the pure Sanskrit.
Oh, that is a problem.
It is a problem. But we can solve this problem, Vidushika, because you will translate for them.
Oh, okay.
Will you do that, please?
Yes, I can do that.
Very good, thank you. And I shall go on and arrange the music. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, having studied many forms of drama, we have decided that hasya is the best, farce. And we will perform a farce next week for the king called A Mix-Up of Souls.
Excellent.
Okay?
Well, I have to go get it.
All right, now I'll go with the musicians.
Okay.
Shandilia! Shandilia!
The play starts in the ashram of a yogini who has a disciple named Shandilia. The yogini is very properly trained in the precepts of the Sankhya and the Vedas. But her follower Shandilia has only really become an ascetic in order to overcome the hunger in his belly, but not actually the hunger for Dharma.
Sadrisham asyo tamo vritasya tasmad anaparadaha kalvayam tapasvi. Shandilia! Shandilia!
Wo? Pratama. Asmakam grihe shavanasane ubhuksita. Pratar ashvana lobhena shakya shravanakam praruchitosmi. Tasya putranam ekakala bhaktatvenam ubhuksita tamapi visirjya. Vidiyam asya tushtacharya bandha bhara gardva samvrita. Kutran kalu bhagavati. Esha dushta lingeni pratarasana lobhena ekaki charatungata. Iti dataya. Esha kalu bhagavati. Oh, vasaitu bhagavati.
Na betavyam, Shandilia.
Oh, now Shandilia's got himself into trouble. It wasn't enough that he joined the order out of hunger. Now he's been calling his mistress a depraved hypocrite. saying that she's been out finding food, leaving him at home.
Oh, Bhagavati, अस्मिन् जीवलोके नित्योत्सवविशेषे सुखप्रदाने केन विधिना भगवती भीक्षं चरति?
शृणु अमानकमा साहितव्य दर्शनान् कृषान् जनान् परीक्ष कृतात्मा धारणात्.
हो भगवती न मां कोस्ति न भ्रातृको वा पिता कुतो मे भवति प्रसादः एकोऽहम् अन्नः तत्त्वेन यष्टिं प्रविष्टो न तु धर्मलोभात्.
शंडिल्या किमेतत्?
भूतर्तो ऋकं बन्धकम् इति भगवती भानति.
अतः किं सत्यम् अनृतं च विसन्धया कृतं बन्धकं भवति.
कदानु खलु तस्य फलं लभते?
यदा विरागम् ऐश्वर्यं लभते तदा.
तत् पुनः कथं लभते?
असङ्गतया.
भो भगवती किं पुनरिदम् असङ्गतम् इति पृच्छ्यते?
रागाद्वेषयोर् अन्तस्तात्.
किमिदं पुनरस्ति?
न असतः सम्या.
शक्यं कर्तुम् इति भगवती भानति.
कः सन्देहः?
अलीकमिदम्.
कथमिव?
भगवती खलु तावन्नां किमर्थं कुर्वति?
न दिशन्ति.
यदि अहम् अध्येमि वा नाध्येमि वा किं तव मुक्ताः?
ममैवम् अभि उपगत शिष्यार्थं करणं स्मृतमिति. तस्मात् अकुपितश्चरहं श्रेयार्थं भवन्तं कथयामि.
आश्चर्य अकुपिता मां ताडयति किल भगवती. क्षीयतामेष कथा अतिक्रमति भीक्षावेला. आयतमानः प्रातः कुत्र इदानीं पुनश्चामः?
अहैव वशिष्यामहे.
Well, they've had their argument. It seems like Shandilya's been baiting his mistress. First he asks her what rule of life she follows in order to beg for alms. When she replies that she relies on equanimity, he says, well, why do you get angry at me? She says it's because you won't study, but he says, what is it to you whether I study or not, since you're so liberated? Threatening to strike him, the yogini realizes that she's been trapped, and so she quotes the scriptures. It's okay to strike a pupil for his own good. With that, they find a place to rest. Now, not far from the ashram, a beautiful and refined young courtesan named Vasantasena and her maidservants enter a lovely garden. Vasantasena is waiting for her lover, the Prince Ramilaka, who is off drinking with his friends in the city.
Idamim asna priyapta goshti. Sistutike vanati. Asaveva goshti. Yo madayati hasayati nazatka da apisti janam. Gachatarayam. Asikatara. Hanjay Panditike. Kutra Ivavishaha.
After a short conversation, the two sit down in the garden upon a rock.
इदानीम् अयं तरुणी दर्शनीया उद्यानकारे स्थिता अयि कणिका खलुयम् अन्या खलु सदना शृणोतु भगवती
शब्दप्रयोजनं श्रोत्रं प्रसङ्गमत्र नागच्छन्ति परव्रजकाः
ते प्रसङ्गमपि सम्पत्तां कुर्युः यदि कर्षपणा भवेत्
अपेहि युक्तव्यवहारी भव
मा कुप्य अयुक्तं परिव्रजकानां कुपितम्
एषा न व्यवहरामि
इदानीं पण्डितास्
Another difference of opinion. Once again, Shandilia and his mistress disagree. Shandilia is infatuated by the singing of the Ganika, but his mistress will have none of it. She says that ascetics will have no intercourse with such people, but Shandilia replies they would if they had the money. Now, a messenger of Yama, Lord of Death, appears on an errand to take the soul of Vasantasena, whose time on earth is through.
Eshaboho, tasmat yamasya duradishat agachata, tatkwan kalusa, aye, yamsa, bhavatu, astyasyaha karma vishesha, muhurtam sitva pranan harami. Ayam sadesha kala yavat sarpatvam, upayogam ashokas shakayam, sitva asyaha pranan harami, ayam yami.
Kinidam.
Arya, essa Juka, Yalena Dashta.
Aviha. Bo Bhagavati, Esha Ganika Darka, Vyalena Dashta.
Inena Syaha, Karmana Bhavitavyam.
Barate. Ah, Sirativa me Sharira. Ah, Ud Brahmantiva me Prana. Shaita Shani. Sukam Shitam Bhajata. Hanje Mataram Avipala Daya. Swayam Eva Tua Mata Adiva Dayanu. Ah, Ramilika, Alinka. Ah, Hata Kalu Ajuka.
Hanta Hatala Pranaha.
Now the tragedy unfolds. Yama's messenger conspires to turn himself into a snake and bite Vasantasena while she picks an Ashoka blossom. Vasantasena is no more, and Yama's messenger takes her soul with him to the land of the dead.
Igad Kiriam Lankan, Pavana Sama Gatihi, Herptavan Dharma Durstasham, Ayam Vishala Shako Vatu Vrikshaha, Atrasinam Chitragupta Nayami.
Parityajate Esha Ganika Darikatanan.
Inena Syaha, Karmana Bhavitavyam. Murka, Parama Priyahi, Paranam Pranaha, Pranaya Eva, Parityajate Shariram, Iti Bhaktavyam.
Appehi Akaruna Nisneha Karkasha Hridaya Dushta Bunhini Bhinna Charita.
Kim Abhipreta Bhavata?
Namashtashatam Te Puriyashyami.
Chandaka.
Oh, Bhagavati, Dukhitosmi.
Kimartam?
Asmakam Swajanesha.
Katam Swajano Nama.
Eshapi Parivraka Ivana Kinchit Sneham Karoti. Oh, Bhavati, Nashaknomi Atmanam Dharaitum. Upasarpya Rodini.
Nakalu Gantavyam.
Makupya, Ayuktam Parivrachakam Kopitum.
As usual, Shandilia and his mistress disagree. He's deeply grieved to see Vasantasena die, but his mistress says her time must be up. Now he goes to grieve over her body.
Ha, Ajuke, Ha, Priya Sampanne, Ha, Madhura Gayani.
Arya Kinida.
Bhavati, Sneha.
Yujati Sama to come to Sadijan now.
Bhavati, Amrishamita.
Prabhamati Prabhupada.
Ha, Ha, Bhavati.
Manupadao. Amrashmi.
Ha, Akulakulosmi, Shirsham Padam Janami. Etau, Tada Palapinau, Kaleya Sandanavaditau, Stanavanadho, Kautatra Bhavatya, Adhanasya Mama Jivantya, Anasaditau.
Evam Tawad Karishyami. Arya Pururtam Pratipalayati. Yavan Mataram Anayami.
Gacha Shigram, Aham Kalimatra Amatrikana. Katesha, Swairam Pradam, Hajuke, Ajuke, Ha Madhura Gayani.
Shandilia, not Kartavyam Eta.
Apehi, Nisneha, Mama Pitvam, Eva Tarkayasi. Bhavati, Kim Chikitsitam, Tavadesha, Anatha Tapasvini.
Kim Aushida Shastram Bhavataha?
अघं ते योगस्य फलम्
Sangam na bhavata iti. Tadasya pranayot padanam karishe. Ishtro yoga iti. Asya galikaya sharire atmana niyojayani. Yogena vishta.
The plot thickens. In her efforts to bring Shandilia around to the true Dharma, the yogini decides that the best lesson would be to demonstrate the power of yoga. Releasing the soul of her own body, she projects it into the corpse of Vasantasena.
Shandilia! Shandilia!
अविहा जीवति प्रत्यागत प्राणा खन्वेश भगवती अयमस्मि
Aklakshali Pandiyam Mas Prakshini
अति प्रोक्षणी कर्मियम्
Ehi Vatsa Adishvatala
इहापि अध्यायानम् भगवतीम् एव सर्वामि भो भगवती अयि मृता खलु भगवती हा वत्सालिका हा अति योगवित्ता हा उपध्याय एवं बहु जनान्तो अपि म्रियन्ते
Shandilia now wants to explain to his mistress what has happened, but he finds her dead. Grieving a second time, he concludes that even those with great knowledge must die. Now, Panavrudka returns with Vasantasena's mother. Prince Ramilika is surprised to find that his lover wants nothing to do with him. Speaking in verse, he explains that it seems as though her mind has gone elsewhere, and someone or something else is inhabiting her body. Now, Parigritika returns with a doctor of Ayurveda who proceeds to treat the snake bite with a magical mandala. He will draw the snake into the mandala and thus rid Vasantasena of her poison.
Mahantam vikaram karoti. Anaya mama sarva rambamsa dhavat arape vishantante. Kundala kutila kamani mandalam pravisha. Vasuki putra tishta shru ahamcha. Shira avedam krishyami kutra kutarka.
Vorka Vaidya Ram Parishalamina
pitam apyasti aham te pitam vatam shleshma cha nashiyam.
Po kriyatam yadnaha nakalu aktarnya vayam.
Sundara gulakam jhala vaidyam anayami.
The yogini in the body of Vasantasena finds the doctor less than convincing and sends him off to get a pill and a medical text. Now, the messenger of Yama returns, for he's caught hell from Yama for bringing the soul of the wrong Vasantasena. His job is now to return her soul to its rightful place.
Oh, asmitsim yamena. Nasa Vasantasenayam kshipram tatraya niyatam anya Vasantasenaya shinayustam iha anaya. Yavad asya shariram agni samyogam na swikaroti tavat sampranam enam karomi. Ay, utita kaliyam, kintu kaliyam. Asya jivo mama kare utitaishat varangana aschayam haravam loke bhuvi purvam nadrishyate. Ahe, atra bhavati yogini parivrajaka kridati kim ilanim krishe bhavatu drishtam asyagni kaya atmanam parivrajaka sharire niyasya avisite karmani yatastanam viniyojayami.
The messenger of death returned with the soul of Vasantasena, but finds that her body is already inhabited. He looks around in wonder and realizes what the yogini has done. He decides to put the soul of Vasantasena into the body of the yogini and then sit back and watch the fun.
Paragritike, paragritike.
Abhiham, pratyagata prana khal bhagavati. Takayami, dukkha bhagino namriyante iti.
Kutra ravita.
Bhagavati ayam asmi.
Bhavati, kimidam kandika grahanochitava hasta valaya purita eva me pratibhati.
Ramilika, alingamam. Mama dehoti tapati. Surata abilashitasasmi.
Kim shukamalinga.
Expresses her desire to have a good stiff drink and make mad, passionate love to Ramilika. And she's most upset that her mother doesn't recognize her. Now, the Vedic doctor returns with his pills and his medical texts.
Vilka ashtamaya grihita ushtamcha nijane kshane hi vashyati marishyati vaiti udakam kulakam hagartayami apiha nakaluyam dashta kalu avishta bhavi.
Lord Provider, Prani Nam Antakam Apina Janishe, Katananeam Sarpena Yadhavitati Vada.
Kim achasa atras charim
Shastram Asti,
asibhutam asti api
Brudi, Vaidya Shastra.
shrunotu bhavati avatika paitika shaiva shla api pustakam.
Aho, vaidyasya abhirupata ekapade vismrita bhavatu mama vayasyeva. Idam pustakam.
Shrunotu bhavati vatika paistika shaiva shlashmakascha mahavishaha trini sarpa bhavantyate chaturto nadigamyate.
Ayam Akashabda. Trayaha Sarpa. Iti Vaitaya. Trini Napunsakam Vada.
Apiham gaya karana sapena karita bhave this na kalu asmakam vishaya namo bhagatya kachami tavadaham.
Once again, the yogini in the courtesan's body gets the upper hand on the Vedic doctor. Not only can he not remember the first line of the Ayurveda, but he uses the word 3 in the wrong gender. Being founded as a charlatan, he takes his leave, saying, "This is not my specialty," like any good academic. Now the messenger of death returns to set things right.
Yadhamati Bhagavan Sandesham Anutishami Bhagavati Uchitam Vrishayava Shariram Yitasyaha Jiva Vinimhayam Krutva Yahavtaham Api Swakaryam Anutishami.
Aisakan Bhagavati.
Now all has been set right. The souls of Vasantasena and the yogini are back in their rightful places. All that remains is for the yogini and Shandilia to end the play by commenting on the beautiful sunset that has ended their extraordinary day.
Bhagavati, give me them.
Mahati kalu kata. Abase katam yashyami. Gato divasaha. Samprati.
Yeah.